Happy Black History Month to those of you who celebrate. It is so cold out here in New York City. Like, it snowed crazy, and then so much to catch up on per usual. I owed y'all a vlog last week. I didn't get it to you. I'm not making promises anymore. Just know I'm trying my best to get into the rhythm of weekly vlogs, and this vlog is gonna be one of them. Instead of trying to stretch everything out from a week, I'm gonna focus more on topics, and today's topic will be about art. And we're gonna really dive into this and the misconceptions when it comes to purchasing art, and we'll get deeper into that. But for right now, I'm back on my coffee vibe, coffee, matcha. I'm only trying to do it like 3 times a week, either or. I think I needed that long break from coffee because now I'm drinking coffee again. I'm not getting those jitters that I was getting before. Sometimes I'll have it black, sometimes I'll have it with some Fairlife protein milk, give or take. But essentially, today, the topic is all about art. We're gonna go to the Brooklyn Museum, see the new, I think his name is Seydou Keita, A Tactical Lens is the name of the exhibition. A phenomenal photographer from Mali, so we're gonna go check that out. Try out some new spots before ending the night off at this new restaurant. It's the sister restaurant to Department of Culture. But yeah, we'll get into all of that. Just know it's been brick. I went to Brazil for AJ's birthday, and man, that was a time. Unfortunately, it was raining the entire time we were there, so I didn't really get to get a good vibe of Brazil, I don't feel like. I feel like I definitely have to circle it back, but the food was phenomenal. I'm not sure if Brazil is a food capital of the world, but it definitely deserves to be if it's not. Outside of the rain, just want to let y'all know, feel free to go to Brazil. I think like 3 to 4 days is a good amount of time to visit Rio. Brazil is absolutely huge, so I can't really give a recommendation on like the rest of Brazil, but Rio in particular, I think 3 or 4 days is cool. Soak up some sun. We did get some sun on the last day, and that was amazing, but just a really beautiful place. Almost like Cape Town, where it's very lush. You see the mountain ranges all around you. I think outside of a cityscape, that's just this is one of the best ways to wake up, just to wake up and look around and see like cliffs and mountain ranges. It's beautiful. But yeah, we came back from our trip. I think it snowed like 14 inches here in New York while we were gone. So because we didn't have anyone to shovel for us, all that snow became ice. Dog, before we can even take our luggage up, it took like 30 minutes of just getting through that ice because it wasn't even snow anymore. It was just ice and like shoveling it out the way. And then, yeah, so that was this whole thing. But all in all, it's still cold out here. It's still brick. We're running space heaters in the house at this point. The house has so much space to it, it doesn't adequately heat up the way it should. So that's a bummer. Anyways, so since we're going out today, we're gonna be out all day. I decided to just, make sure I'm very comfortable. I went with my like favorite little winter fit. So I got some Uniqlo Heat Tech underneath, just to have that underneath layer to keep me warm. And wearing jeans out in the cold, the jeans kind of always feel like they retain the cold and not the heat. So just having the thermal layer up top and on the bottom is big for me. Then I have this Anderson Bell set that I got in Korea a couple years back. I don't know if y'all remember that. Yeah, definitely my favorite set. No complaints on this right now. I love this jean set. It's phenomenal. And then on the jacket, I got Adder. I got my Adder jacket. I think these 3 layers should be enough. Oh yeah, and then lastly, I'll be wearing these Caribou Sorel boots that I got a little bit later last year. I love these boots. Perfect little snow boots for me. I'm hoping that I can get some shredding in soon so I can actually put these to use for real. But honestly, the little snowmageddon that we have right now in New York, it might just be enough. So yeah, Sky and I are gonna go ahead and head out right now, go get some breakfast. There's a new cafe spot called Apartment Rael that I've been seeing on TikTok that I wanna go give a try. I'm not, I already have my morning coffee. I'm gonna double up today. I'm gonna have a little mocha. I'm already knowing what's going on. Then from there, yeah, we're just gonna see where the vibes take us. We have a reservation for lunch, museum, dinner. Might link up with some people afterwards. And then, if not tonight, tomorrow for sure, I'm gonna sit down, show you guys a new piece of art that I purchased, then kind of walk you guys through why I'm purchasing art, my intentions behind it, what do I see for it, whether I see myself selling these pieces again, some of the experiences I've had with the art world. So yeah, let's go ahead, have a nice quick day, and then we'll come back and talk about some art.
Every night fucks every day up. Every day patches the night up. Oh God, you should match it, it's that KO. No ain't like this till I fuck my 28th up. 1990, you my family had that. Oh, the legend. Cap at least 6 this and a change it. Back when Boswell and Percy had it active. Couple bishops in the city building mansions. Oh, the Reverend. Preaching self-made millionaire status. Oh, we could only eat at Shawnee's on occasion. After Trina hit, I had to transfer campus. Your apartment, all the uses while I wait. Staying with you when I didn't have it.
I remember someone had once told me that every face you see in your dreams is a face that you've seen in real life. Whether it be in passing or from your childhood, your brain doesn't always make new faces. A lot of times it pulls from ones it's seen before. I like to think of that in my creative work as well. When I visit museums, I try to take in as much as I can. Not just to learn, but to let my mind absorb new shapes, new textures, new perspectives. Even if I don't use it right away, it's all going into the vault. And maybe later, those ideas will resurface in a way that I didn't expect at all. I could have easily spent the whole day wandering this museum, but before we dive too deep, let me show you one of my recent favorite pickups. All right, our most recent pickup going into 2026, easily, absolutely one of my faves, has to be this piece of artwork from Ibby at Studio Emo. I'm just gonna let y'all look at it. I think the really cool thing about art, and the reason why that we have filled our home with so much art, is because art tells a story. So, I mean, if anything, what does this story tell y'all? The name of this art piece is The Aura That We Inherit. Strong right off just the name. It's from Ibby, and I think her story's cool as well. There's so many stories within this, and before I tell her story, so we moved into this big home about 2.5 years ago. And big home, you can fill it up with furniture and it can still feel empty. You can color the walls to give the room a sort of energy, which always feels great, but there was something missing, and it was artwork. As a content creator, as a digital storyteller, it's really cool to tell stories from a digital medium, but I just love the work of people who take that digital medium and make it physical. So we started off with prints because we didn't know anything about art. I feel like most people don't know anything about art, and we have so many friends who are artists, so we're just collecting prints from our friends and our family members. But then Skylar specifically had an artist that she'd been looking at. His name is Arnold Butler. He's based out of Atlanta. And we were like, we want this big piece for our living room. You know, can you bring it to life? Many of you, if you followed us on socials, or actually in the beginning of this video, it was that piece of work hanging in our little dining room area. That's a one of one from Arnold Butler, and that's a painting. Right off the bat, there's a big price difference when you get in between prints and paintings. I just bought about 3 prints, I think, from an amazing artist. I won't put her name on there just because I don't know how people are with prices, but I bought 3 prints for about $300. Can't wait to hold those up. Whereas this painting right here was $3,100, and it's a one of one painting. And it's also interesting in the fact that, if anything, y'all learning this with me. I'm not deep into the art world. I just really appreciate art. As we continue to make this story go, I haven't gotten this appraised. Skylar and I, we don't collect art to sell art or to like flip it on an investment. If anything, every time we purchase something, we have had artists like try to ask us if we want a discount, and we'll say no. Because at the end of the day, I want to pay you for your work. I want to pay you your value. And it's kind of just showing appreciation to your story and your journey getting here. Back to Ibby, the creator of this amazing piece of art. I think her story is so cool because it just tells you that life never stops, and it's never too late to change and, you know, decide to do something that you've always wanted to do. So the cool thing about Ibby is that she woke up on her 43rd birthday and she picked up some acrylic paint and just started to paint. And now she has a plethora of artworks. When we look at art that we want to purchase, we specifically look for Black creators abroad. Me specifically, I love buying from Nigerian artists. Ibby is British Nigerian, so that's cool. I think she's a mother of two right now. But every single piece of artwork that we have has a story behind it. What I like to do is try to figure out, what story do I tell from this image? What really resonates with me, as a consumer here and also as a fellow artist. I really enjoyed the fact that we purchased this as a painting, because you do see some of the blemishes, some of the mistakes, and I really just feel like that in of itself makes this piece even stronger. So yeah, this is definitely my one-on-one favorite pieces. We're gonna get a proper house tour going. In the meantime, I will link our last house tour below. 2 rooms to finish. So some really cool stuff. If you guys have been on the vlog or on the pages, you know that we have a vinyl room. We're gonna switch that vinyl room out and make it actually something different. We're gonna finish our office space, because that's been begging to be finished for a minute now. And then we're going to change our content room, which you've never actually used as a content room, and turn it into a proper studio. That one should be done in a week or so. So let's say we'll do a proper house tour, maybe April, like once the weather warms up. But as I'm changing out all these rooms and painting and buying, I'll make sure to bring you all along. I wanted to make sure that I shared this piece of artwork with you all, just to kind of show you into our interest. That home tour is going to be crispy. I'm going to get that to y'all soon. But yeah, y'all stay warm out here, especially if you're on the East Coast. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, and see you in the next vlog.